What are you doing, Gabby? You want to go outside? We'll go outside in a minute. What are you doing? Do you miss me today? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just got off of work not too long ago. We got to go outside, take care of the chickens, check on the goats, and there's something I've been dreading to go do. I'm a little nervous to go look at them. Is the bees. I've been getting, like, you wouldn't believe, I've been getting several comments about the bees. What's Lily doing? Lily, I'll let you out in a minute. About the bees and if they're still alive. I have no idea if they're alive or not. It's been the worst winter we've ever had when raising bees. We've been raising bees for, I think, 5 years now or so. So we'll wander on out there. I'll take the green van out there. I need to drive it anyways. It's a warmer day today. So I kind of want to get out on the highway and see how the transmission's doing. I was thinking it was the cold weather that was making the transmission mess up on it. I'm going to take it out on the road. I don't know if I'll bring you guys along for that or not, and see if it's still doing what it was doing. But first, check this out. So I got a package today while I was gone. I got it open, and I have ordered some of these UCO candle lanterns. I actually seen these. Wrangler Star was showing these, and I got some other stuff in here too. I got some sort of, what we got here? A chest seal twin pack. You never know when you're going to need some bandages and stuff like that. I got 3 of these, I think, just to have on hand. You just never know, especially when we go out to the property and we're going to be working out there, and then when we move out there, it's good to have first aid. Here's another one of those candles. I'll show it to you real quick. I thought it was really neat. And I got some extra ones. 9-hour candles. There's 20 of them in there. And then plus, I think, another 9. So I got 29 and 3 and 3. It's like 35, I guess. Let me show this to you real quick. So Wrangler Star was actually talking about, like, you can use these for alternative heat source. I have no idea. But I didn't know they had made these candle lanterns like this with the little metal top on it. And when I seen that, I didn't actually see him use these, but whenever I seen that had the metal top on there, my thinking was that it would get hot enough to where you could actually put a little pan on it and maybe cook on it. We're not going to do that in this video, but if that's something you guys would want to see, leave me some comments down below. Let me show it to you real quick. There's actually 3 9-hour candles in there. I have no idea how bright these will get, but let me show this to you. Like I said, I have no idea how bright these are, or if I can cook on these. That's just something I thought would be a good idea. One of those little pans you can get from Walmart, the little aluminum ones that get really hot. But that just unscrews. And what's cool about this, I was messing with this a minute ago, is that these unscrew too to replace the candles, but there's a spring in there. And the spring actually will push the candle up as needed. And, as it melts down, there's a spring in each one of these. I'll continue to push it up that way. The light's level the whole time. I just thought that was really neat. I can't wait to try it, and I'll try it soon. But if you want me to make a video on it, trying it, maybe cook it, see if it will cook, if it get hot enough to cook on that, just leave some comments and we'll see what you guys think. I just thought that was really cool. I'm just not a sponsored video. I paid for these, and they're like, I think they're like $39. It came with the candles on the inside, and maybe with it just came just like this. I bought all the other stuff extra. Pretty cool though. Okay, let's go out here and take care of the animals first, and then we'll go check and see if the bees are still alive. I might get some drone footage up. I've been wanting to mess with my drone a little bit more. What's up, Abe? I think Abe was saying, nice to see you. I'm gonna fill their water up, fill their feeder up, get them out, and then we'll go feed the goats, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully the van's still running good, and I could start driving it again. Let's get this water filled up. right, let's see if I got some chicken feed in the van. I think I got a 50-pound bag in here. I hope so, because if not, I'm gonna have to go to the store here in a minute and go grab some. Let's see. Yep, we got some. There you go, Abe. I raised it up a little bit higher this time. Maybe keep the mice out of it. Maybe they can eat it better too. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Abe. See ya. Ma. Ma. Okay, the goat's taken care of. That's all there is to it. As of the extent of my daily chores when I get off work is basically just take care of the chickens we got and the goats, make sure they're water and they get some grain. Other than that, we have downsized so much. That's really all we got to take care of. But let's go check on the bees. Like I said, I'm gonna take the van out there. We'll drive it through the mud a little bit and see if they're still alive. Now I have, last I checked right before fall, I don't ever check during the winter. You can kill them bees pretty easy if you open them up and look at them. But on warm days like today, it's close to 70. If not 70, they should be flying all over the place. So yeah, so last I checked, we had 3 hives. We had 5, but we lost a couple, and we had 3. So let's go check on them. Okay, so I see activity in 3 of them. One's more active than the other, and I'm watching the brown one back over here is more active than these other 2 white ones, but I can't tell if the bees are going in and stealing the honey and pollen and all that from these other hives, or if there's actually bees coming and going. There should be way more activity, but it is late afternoon, so they could be out trying to forage a little bit. I don't know. Or there could be only 1 hive that's stealing from these other 2. Without actually opening them up and getting in them and looking at them, there's no way for me to really tell. I'm not that good of a beekeeper when it comes to, oh yeah, they're all coming and going. But I do see activity on the 3 that I knew we still had, because we lost the other 2 hives. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. I'm not going to open them today because it's supposed to get cold tomorrow. So we'll just leave them alone. There's a lot of bee activity, just not as well. There's a lot around the van. There's just not as much as I would normally see on a warm day like this. But they have been cooped up for all winter long. This is like the first nice day we've had in weeks, and maybe even a month that they've been out, I guess. I don't know, but there's still some alive, still activity. So that tells me, I think at least a couple of them are going to make it through the rest of the winter, if not all 3 of them. I'll just have to get it whenever spring comes around, or we got consecutive days of nice weather. Then I'll get in there, open them up, and see what we got, and go from there. So, all right, let's go back up to the house. Okay, I'm actually gonna go on the road. I'm gonna turn the camera around, just show you that. I'm gonna see if this van will shift better now that it's warmer out. Let's see. Let's hope. It just shifted right then. Let's get it up to speed and find out. Okay, yeah, it's still messing up. It doesn't seem as bad, but it's still doing it. So I don't know. I'm gonna take it to the shop. Might be time to sell it. I don't know, because I don't want to keep putting money into it. Being such an old vehicle, it's kind of just one of them things just to have around the house to drive in the snow or go camping in or whatever. That's what the purpose of that was. I was going to convert it into a camper van, but once we got it, kind of got put on hold. And it's pretty small, especially with having all the kids and stuff. And we knew that to begin with, but it's just such a cool little van. It's an 1996 Astro all-wheel drive van. You just don't see them very often. And I really like it, but I don't want to keep putting money into it. So maybe I get it fixed and then sell it and get something different. What do you guys think? Pretty cool looking though, isn't it? If it would just shift. It shifted. I got it to about... it shifted first, and then I guess when we got about 30 miles an hour, it wouldn't shift unless I took my foot off the gas and then gave it some gas again, then it shift. And then when I got to 50 or so, it wasn't wanting to shift again. So any of you mechanics out there, tell me what you think. I was gonna check all the fluids on there, but for some reason now the hood latch won't open. Let's see if it will now. It won't come open. It's crazy. It ain't wanting to open now. Anyways, so if you're local, you want to buy it, let me know. Days like this make you think winter is over, but we've got snow all the way into late March before, so it's not over. It's not over by any means. Hopefully these warmer days will start trending, but we'll see. We've got some neighbors, our new neighbors that bought my uncle's property here a few months ago. They're trying to build a house, but they've had every holdup that you could possibly think of. They got to work over there now. I don't know if it's the power company or what, but it might be the builder checking on things to see if it's dry enough to go out there. That's been a big thing over there at the neighbor's property. They are anxious to get moved out here. I don't blame them, because we're anxious to get moved away from here to the off-grid property and start that build on a daily basis. But oh man, I'll tell you what, if you guys never built the place, the winter and late fall winter is like the absolute worst time. So you better just be prepared for slowdowns, because the weather, it's so weather permitting when it comes to building a house, especially when you're doing it with raw land, when you're building the driveway and you're working your way all the way up into the property like my neighbors are doing too. It's a headache after headache when it comes. One day you might have good weather and it's like, oh, let's get out there and do some work, but it's just too wet. It's too wet to get out there. And if you never built a home like that, don't get discouraged, because the warmer days will come and you will get started. That's kind of how we are on our cabin that we're building. The warmer days will be here. It will dry up. We can get in there. We can finish our road, because that's one thing we have to do before we can get the concrete trucks in there, is finish the road. I got to get a base down in front of the cabin itself so they can actually back in there and pour it all out and do all that. It's just a waiting game right now. It's just a waiting game, because right when you think it is dry enough, you get stuck. I wish I had some pictures. I think that's actually the electrical company. They actually got their rig stuck in this field over here. The electrical company was coming to set some posts. It's been a couple of weeks back, and I knew it stays real wet over there. So I stopped and talked to them and said, hey, good luck getting in and out of there. I said, that thing's a swamp year round, and we've got so much rain. And they kind of just looked at it and said, I think we can get it. Well, I come back about 30 minutes later. They got one hung up, and they had rutted up my neighbor's property pretty good. And it's just one of them things. You think it's good enough until you go out there and you get stuck. So they still don't have their power out there. That's one thing they're waiting on, is for their post to get set. And I won't be showing you none of the neighbors' stuff they got going on. Maybe here and there you'll see it in the background of some construction and stuff. But yeah, it's entertaining to watch what's going on, because I've went through this 2 times out here already, and then we're getting ready to go through it again. And you get really discouraged, like I said earlier, you've never done it before, but when you have a little experience, you just know to have some patience, and things will come. So have patience with me when it comes to building the house, because it will be here. We still work full time, and so it's one of them things. The weather has to be nice when our days are off. When we're off of work, it has to be nice out so we can go work while you're trying to work in the elements. Once you get things dried in, doesn't matter what the weather is. And a lot of people don't understand that, but I do, and I think some of you guys do too. So that's all I got. A little quick vlog after work for you guys. Everything's going good. I had, like I said, several questions about the bees, and I don't even know where that came up, because a lot of people don't even know we have bees because we don't show them a lot. So I was actually like, oh wow, they remember I have bees. So let's go out there and check on them and see how they're doing. 3 of them might be alive. It looks more like maybe 2 or even 1 strong one. I don't know. It's just one of them things. Whenever we get several days of warmer weather, I'll get into them. But I'm not going to chance it with the cold coming back tomorrow and the next day. And we'll see. We'll see how it is. Homesteading is an adventure. It's a journey, and it's a learning process day by day. Right when you think you got things figured out, something happens. Every time, every single time. So I encourage you guys, don't be scared to start your own little farm, your own little homestead. Even if that means you live in the city and you want to do a little raised bed, you got to start somewhere. You got to start with, we started with chickens in town. We had 3 little hens. That's all we got for you today. Bear with us. We'll start getting some projects done. It's coming, guys. So thanks for watching today's video. If you liked it, smash that like button, and hope you guys are subscribed. If you're not, please subscribe. Love you guys. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.